بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كيف حالكم أحبتي وأصدقائنا الطيبين الرائعين؟ اليوم في درس جديد وفي فيديو جديد لتعلم التعريف الرسمي الروماني بوخارست. التعريف الرسمي الروماني عندما تذهب إلى رومانيا أو تسافر إلى رومانيا تحديدا بوخارست العاصمة سوف تستعمل الآتي بإذن الله الذي سنقوله بإذنه تعالى سبحانه لتعريف نفسك إلى الشعب الروماني. So then we've got the most gracious, most merciful, all self-contained. We are again here in brand new video clip, as you can see right here for you, as you are all pretty much aware. Today's very lecture and very video clip, we're about to tell you about the technicalities of linguistic technicalities. For sure, the particular linguistic technicalities that are actually used exactly here to introduce yourself, or even to form self-introduction in Romanian language. This is pretty much used to going on exactly in today's very lecture we're about to give or we're about to offer right here right at you. So يعني اليوم سنتعلم تقديم النفس أو تقديم بالرومانية. Self-introduction in Romanian. In order to introduce yourself exactly in Romanian, all you have to just say 3 sentences or even 3 phrases you need to say or you require to say exactly in order to introduce yourself right into Romanian people here. Or in order to introduce your own white Romanian people, or even in case if you're pumping into any Romanian gender, to any Romanian people, any Romanian figures, in case you walk in the street here, and you pump right in accidentally to the people of Romania, both genders, people of Romania, both genders mean. Males and females, masculine and female, both of them are exactly the same. You can say, I'm sorry. Or even you can say, or you can introduce your own right to them by saying the following. The matters or even the technicalities we're about to say right now exactly here are the standard globally, worldwide as well as worldwide, globally used, commonly used technicalities or even commonly of main common usage technicalities we're about to say right here exactly in today's very lecture, which are mainly used in Romania here to introduce yourself with. Let's just say here that in order to introduce yourself here in Romanian, say the following. All you have to do is just say the following to the Romanian people. Bona. Bona. Bona means hi or hello in English. يعني bona تعني hi or hello باللغة الإنجليزية. They are pretty much the 3 sentences I'm about to tell you right now, all are of maximum essentiality as well as of maximum easily. Easily يعني سهولة جدا، سهلة جدا. Bona. Sunt and your name. Imparabine. Bona يعني hi أو hello. Sunt and your name. Sunt and your name. Sunt يعني أنا اسمي أو أنا أدعى. Sunt means or indicates a word in English as I called or I am called or I'm so called or it's my name or my name is. That's pretty much called, or there's pretty much the similarity between the bona, or between the sunt, exactly the sunt word or term, and the Romanian language as well as the English language of I'm called, or I am so called, or my name is. Buna, sunt, and your name, imparabine. يعني تشرفت بمعرفتك. Pleasure to meet you. تشرفت بمقابلتك. Pretty much indicates the word in English or even the phrase of English as pleasure to meet you. Buna. مانوميسك الفورمال مالتها سجلناها الاعتيادية. We just said the regular form or even the regular way or technicality you introduce yourself with exactly. Now we just have to move right on straight to the formal language in case if you're introducing yourself to a horde or even a group of people that you don't know. Start by saying Buna. Buna stands the same exactly in both cases. Manomisk. And your name and your full name in this case, will be the tri-name of yours here. The tri-sectional name of yours will be in this case as tri-sectional name, which is like we said, or the full name of yours, or even triple name of yours. Triple or tri-sectional name of yours will be your name and your papa's names as well as your father's or even your old man's name. In this case, your name, اسمك, يعني مانوميسك, يعني أنا اسمي أو I am called مانوميسك, أي أنا اسمي. اسمك your name as well as your daddy's name يعني اسم أبوك, your old man's name يعني اسم أبوك كذلك, as well as you can say your papa's name right in the last. In order to introduce yourself exactly to a horde or even a group of people that you know, this is pretty much considered the formal way or the group of people that are considered that are pretty much considered as high lifers. They are pretty much highlighters or even VIP top-rated people of the community. All you have to just say the following. يعني that VIP top-rated people. VIP top-rated people. يعني ناس فد مرة يعني فد مرة فايخين يعني يعني مو فايخين وإنما استغفر الله يعني fancy people. Top-rated VIP highlighter people. Top-rated VIP people. You could say this right to them or a straight face in case you want to introduce yourself or in case you want to introduce your own right to them. Start by saying Buna Manomisk and your name. In this case, your name is going to be like the full name of yours. This is conditional. This is pretty much conditional. يعني هنا هو شرطي. Provided that the best name you could ever do or the best name you could ever express is your full name. The name you can ever express exactly, or the name you want to express is exactly in this context that we're flowing through right now as we speak in this very lecture today, is going to be like your full name here. Full name, trisectional name. يعني الاسم الثلاثي. Your name and your old man names as well as your pop-up's name. يعني اسمك واسم أبوك واسم جدك. This is the third name of yours, or even this is the trisectional name of yours. You will be mentioned exactly in the context we're writing through right exactly currently in this day's very lecture, as you can see, or as you all pretty much aware. Patronymic يعني you're welcome. This is pretty much indicated by the Romanian linguistic technicalities that we just said about. That we're going to offer you exactly in today's very lecture, as you can see, as you're all pretty much aware, in the exception of in today's very lecture. This pretty much means welcome, or in the case of words in English as welcome. Welcome. يعني على الرحب والسعة. Manomisk and your full name. Imparabine stays the same. Both of them, the same cases, both in the same speech, so the same versions of the formality and the informality speech versions. Formality as well as the informality speech versions. In case you want to introduce yourself exactly to people you already know, or in case you want to introduce yourself exactly to a VIP top-rated people here, or people you don't know any about. All you have to just say, Buna Manomisk, and your full name. Just like we said, a trisectional name, your name and your papa's name, as well as your old man's name, and imparabine. Imparabine stands in the both cases. Just like we said, stands in both cases in case of the formal language and the informal language, or the informal speech and the informal speech, or the informal or informality version as well as the formality version. Informal is no such matter called informal, but also called effectively as regular, but not informal. Regular. There's no such matter called informal. Regular. This is just exactly the idea. I'm trying to different why he wanted you exactly. Buona ziua يعني good afternoon بالروماني. Buona ziua when it's get dark, or you have to just say buonasera بالروماني. Buonasera يعني good night. Buona ziua good afternoon, which means the interval of time or even the period of time extends from the 12 o'clock right into the 6 o'clock. You say buona ziua. Buona, hi or hello. Buona dimineața يعني good morning, which means pretty much good morning, or even صباح الخير بالعربية. Good morning in English. It indicates the words in English as good morning. Buona ziua, good afternoon. Buona sera, good night, or fine night, or fine afternoon, or even fine morning, respectively, or all the 3 days, or all the 3 intervals times, or all the 3 day-night times, such as good afternoon, right in first thing in the morning, or in the early morning, or when you wake up here, or have to say that to your relatives as well as next of kin are your relatives, and next of kin as well as your connections and friends, or the people you hang out with the whole time. I mean, they hang out with the most. This is pretty much the case, all by the Romanian language. Vorbația engleză. يعني هل تتحدث الإنجليزية بالرومانية. Vorbația engleză. Do you speak English? This is pretty much considered the formal way of speech, or the formal way in case you want to introduce yourself exactly here to a very VIP top-rated people or higher lifer. يعني هنا إذا تريد تقدم نفسك إلى ناس يعني واصلين استخدم الفورمال أو اللغة الرسمية. Use the formal language exactly here to deliver your own, or to deliver all about your own, or to deliver the 101 about yourself here. 101 يعني مبادئ. 101 يعني تعرف عن نفسك. Verbatia inglesa. This is pretty much considered the verbatia Verbazia inglesa. Verbazia inglesa. Do you speak English? Verbazia inglesa. Do you speak English? This is pretty much considered in the formal language. This is pretty much considered the phrases or even the sentence we just said about here right now. We're just talking about right now exactly here in this context. Considered the formal language sentences. The response you're about to receive is going to be like all three response, or even consists of the three sentences, or even two sentences. Two sentences are consisting the response, or even the response you're about to receive exactly from Romanian people, or even any Romanian-speaking countries or Romanian-speaking nations are about to subdivide it exactly, or about to be subdivided exactly to two sentences or even two phrases. The first phrase is da vorbesc engleza، يعني أنا أتكلم الإنجليزية، ودا vorbesc بوتسي. دا vorbesc بوتسي، يعني أنا أتكلم الإنجليزية، ونعم أنا أتكلم الإنجليزية. دا هي نعم بالروماني. دا هي نعم. vorbesc engleza. vorbesc engleza يعني نعم أنا أتكلم الإنجليزية. Those are pretty much considered, just like we said here, the two Russians, or the two sentences, or two phrases are which are representing the context of responses that you're about to receive exactly after asking, do you speak English? Exactly in Romania. Verbizia inglesa. Verbizia italiana. إيطالي. Verbizia روسا. يعني هل تتحدث الروسية؟ هل تتحدث الإنجليزية؟ Verbizia فرانشيزا. هل تتحدث الفرنسية؟ Verbizia جرمانة. هل تتحدث الألمانية؟ Verbizia إنجليزا. هل تتحدث الإنجليزية؟ كذلك هي كلها تعتبر, all of them are considered as the manners or even the technicalities of Romanian people, as which the Romanian people is pretty much, or which the Romanian people is pretty much are pretty much using, or is pretty much using. Actually, I'm talking about people here, not talking about a horde of people or even a group of people. Not I'm talking about a clique of people. We're talking about a people, an entire people, an entire population, which inhabits or even populate the Romanian states or country. Now we're just gonna have to move right on exactly here to another state, or straight to another linguistic technicality, which is pretty much used by the Romanian people here to introduce self with, or to introduce themselves or their own with. Mă scuzație. يعني excuse me. Mă scuzație يعني excuse me. يعني excuse me يعني excusez-moi بالفرنسية. Excuse-moi بالفرنسية يعني المعذرة. تقدر تقول ما scuzație, تقدر تقول بدالها. You can also say, right as a similar form to ما scuzație, you can also say pardon. Pardon. This is pretty much considered as the similar way, or even pretty much considered the corresponding. يعني اللفظة المناظرة أو الجملة المناظرة أو العبارة المناظرة للما scuzație. ما scuzație means pretty much indicates the word of English, or even pretty much means the word of English or the term in English as the excuse me, or the word in French as excuse-moi. You could say pardon just instead. Pardon, because pardon is pretty much similar to in the formal and informal language. Of course, in the formal and regular language, you said that there's no such matter that it's actually pretty much called as the informal. There's actually regular speech or regular directing, or regular linguistic directing, as well as a formal linguistic directing. This is pretty much, both of them are considered that the sections, or even the directing sections, as with the linguistic technicalities is pretty much going with, or that the linguistic technicalities is pretty much used with. So, linguistic technicalities are pretty much used with. So, now we'll learn how to say excuse-moi or excuse me, as well as the pardon, the term pardon. Mă scuzație pretty much indicates the excuse me. Mă scuzație. أو mă scuzați بالرومانية. mă scuzați. تقدر تقول كذلك. You can also say pardon. Is exactly as a similar corresponding or a similar and corresponding term exactly to the word in Romanian as mă scuzați or mă scuzați. Now we're just gonna have to learn how to count in Romanian. Count numbers, yes, numbers. numerol يعني numerol يعني الأرقام باللغة الرومانية. نحن سنتعلم الآن كيف نعد الأرقام باللغة الرومانية. Now we're just going to have to learn right exactly now in this context, we're actually learning through how to count in Romanian, or the way, or even the modality يعني الكيفية التي نعد بها باللغة الرومانية. The modality exactly here to respond to the count, or even to respond to a question that is pretty much direct to us, or even there is pretty much asked to us to state or even to disambiguate or to clarify a state of matter, or to ask about a thing or a matter that actually around, that actually used to be all around. So let's just count from 1. Uno, doi, tre, quattro, cinci, șase, șapte, opt, nouă, 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 بالفرنسية. إذا نعيد الأرقام. As a number exactly prior to 1, which is considered as 0. This is pretty much considered as the Romanian, as pretty much similar to English, or as the same as English, but in a slight difference by phonetic, by slight phonetically difference, or in slight phonetic difference. This is pretty much considered. Numerul mio este. Numerul mio este. Numerul mio este يعني إذا تريد تعطي رقمك لإنسان بالرومانية تقول النيومرال numeral no este يعني my number is, which pretty much indicates word in English, or even phrase in English as my number is, or phrase in English as my number is. This is pretty much considered. That's all pretty much considered. Oh, so far up to date. 0, 9, 3, 5, 4, 2, 7, 6, 1. This is pretty much considered your number set, or even your cellular numbers, or your mobile phone numbers. Actually, you're trying to give to anybody or any man who would ask you for, or who would ask for. This is pretty much so far up to exactly here in the Romanian language. When you're standing in the line, or even when you're standing in the line exactly throughout an institution, or even as hospital in Romania, so all you have to just say in the line, or get in the line. Stand right in the line and ask for return, and you shall receive exactly here. Ask for return and ask you for return, and just gonna have to wait here exactly, and just kind of be in hold. يعني تبقى بالانتظار, or just gonna have to be in hold, or even just gonna have to wait for your turn just to came, and you just gonna have to move right away to the matter, or exactly to the matter, or even the affairs that you came in here for. That you came exactly to the institution for. نحن الآن سنعد من 11 إلى 19. Insprizice. 2 sprizice. 3 sprizice. 5 sprizice. 5 sprizice. 6 sprizice. مو 6 sprizice. 6 sprizice. 7 sprizice. 8 sprizice. 9 sprizice. 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. 11 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 إلى 19 بالفرنسية طبعا. This is pretty much considered as French. So let's review them all again. Let's now review them all again here. Starting from 1. 1, we're just gonna have to say 1. Uno, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. لحد 9. 9 لحد 9. 11 11 2 سبرزيتشي 3 سبرزيتشي وكذلك إلى 14 15 16 17 18. الآن من 20 إلى 100. Now just gonna have to count exactly here from 20 till 100. From 20 till 100. Sant هم بالفرنسية 100 يعني. 2 زيتشي 3 زيتشي 4 زيتشي 5 زيتشي 6 زيتشي 7 زيتشي 8 زيتشي 9 زيتشي أوسوتا 100 أوسوتا 100 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90 100 20 30 40 50 60 70 80 90 100 100 Let's read one more again here. Exactly in conjugation with the verbs or in conjugation with the numbers that we already count. The both set of numbers that we actually count is starting from 2 or starting from 1 till 9 and starting from, and the second set is pretty much considered the first set starting from 1 till 10. And the second set consists of numbers at which we start exactly from 20 till 90 or till 100 till 100. Second set of numbers consists of, or second set of numbers are actually considered of the following figures, which we already started with, are from 90 exactly, from 20 exactly to 90. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 20 30 40 50 60 70 11 12 13 14 15 16 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. The numbers we just set to you right here, exactly here in this time now, or exactly in this very context we're running through right now, exactly in this time an hour. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 2 10 3 10 4 10 5 10 6 10 5 10 7 10 8 10 9 10 أوسطة. أوسطة هي 100. تيجي تقول 21 مثلا. You want to conjugate both 1 and 2, or you want to conjugate both 3 and 9. 3 10 6 9. 3 10 6 9 or 3 10 6 9. 3 10 6 9. You want to conjugate both numbers of 60 and 8. 68. You just have to say 60 8. 60 8. You want to conjugate both numbers of 9 and 5, forming the following figures of 95. 9 10 6 5. 9 10 6 5. This is 95, consider. 9 10 6 5. 95. This is so much overwhelming. This is so much overwhelming intels, or overwhelming exactly intelligence, or even overwhelming intels for today. Hopefully, we're just gonna have to meet you exactly in the further times or incoming lessons in order to tell you all about the Romanian language we're running through right now. Exactly. We were running exactly through right now, and so far. Yeah, this is pretty much so far exactly for the Romanian language, and hopefully we can meet you exactly in the further lessons or in the upcoming next lessons. Hopefully, God willing, surely glorifying Exalt, God willing, Allah willing, surely glorifying Exalt, we can meet you exactly in the upcoming next lessons. All you have to do is just thumbs up for this video and interact with this video. I want you to see interactions, and I just want to see interactions and comments. If you want to inform us with further intels, or even the intels which would you like to be in the upcoming videos or in the next videos, all you have to just say that in the comment sections. Hopefully we can meet you exactly in the upcoming lessons, as well as the next lectures or the video clips we're about to do about the languages, and the next language, or about the languages, about the European as well as the worldwide languages, or the terrestrial languages, يعني اللغات الأرضية, or the European languages particularly, and the terrestrial languages typically or generally, in general. So all I have to do is say في أمان الله. Now I just have to say farewell and meet you next time. See you later. Farewell. في أمان الله.